So I'm not gonna lie. I had something on my mind today. Kinda irritated. Cause I'm reflecting on this conversation that I had with this little kid yesterday. And I call him a kid, not in any derogatory way. It's just that he's 18 years old and he's about half my damn size. So I can't see him in any other way but a child. You know? Now I know he think he's a little man, but he's still a child. And the fact that he's somebody that I know's son makes it even worse. So it's weighing heavy on my mind right now. This little kid talking about he ain't going to college, he going into the army. I know he ain't big as the damn backpack they be strapping on people's backs and shit. Yeah, I can't see his ass marching around. They ain't got a uniform that's gonna fit him. You understand? His ass belong in school. And I'm reflecting on this dude Mitt Romney. He running for president talking all this bullshit, and he got 5 sons, and none of them been in the military, and his ass ain't been in the military. He was over in fucking France some goddamn where. Javazi, when the fucking time came for his ass to serve in the military, punk bastard. And I'm thinking about all these little brothers that's signing up for the army, and it's weighing heavy on my mind. So I got beats on my mind right now, trying to get this shit out my head. And it's bothering me to no end. It's kind of upsetting to me when I think about it, because I really understand what's going on with this shit. Here they making power moves, chasing down resources, and if you put up opposition, they sending in the armed forces, and that's these little kids. They going off marching to war, losing their legs and their arms and their life and shit for oil, for diamonds and gold, for uranium, the shit in the Congo, that cobalt, that's powering computers and smartphones. And our kids is dying for this bullshit to enrich them rich bastards, no good fuckers. God damn it, this shit is fucking with me, family. This kid ain't but a minute big, ain't but a minute old. And he talking about putting on a uniform and going marching off, y'all. His ass needs to be in college, learning some things. He needs to be in college, learning some things. See now, y'all say, well, that's the white man's school, and they not gonna really teach him anything but how to be an educated fool. But at the same time, when I take a look around and I see the people making moves, they went to college, y'all. No bullshit now. Y'all be talking, and I see what y'all doing. Y'all up to no good, cause that's what you're doing. You're doing no good for yourself. You're doing no good for your family. You're doing no good for anybody. You're doing no good for the society. You're doing no good for the community. You're doing no good for the future. But yet still you're talking about these kids that's trying to look to the future. They going to school, trying to put their lives in order. They going to school, trying to get their little families in order. They going to school, trying to get their marketable skills in order, while y'all standing on the corners, smoking blunts and talking shit. I'm not knocking you, I'm just keeping it real. That's what the fuck you up to, man. Keep that shit on the low, see. Don't be knocking these kids that's getting the education, cause they learning how to manipulate the system around here, you understand? Cause the system be playing them. It's time they learn how to play it back. The system be manipulating them. It's time they learn how to manipulate it back. Take cats like Mitt Romney. See, he's manipulating the system. He got 5 sons and none of them got on a uniform. This nation's at war, and they say only 1% of the population is marching off and marching off again. They doing 4-5 tours of duty while these cats is bullshitting, and they making billions of dollars while these cats is dying for them, protecting their oil, protecting their rights, to extract more oil, protecting their ability to extract more oil, protecting their greed to extract more oil. They got more than they need. Meanwhile, little kids is suiting up. Meanwhile, these little kids is getting blowed up. Meanwhile, these little kids is marching off. Meanwhile, Mitt Romney got 5 sons, y'all. 5 sons. And none of them put on a uniform. Now I think something's wrong with this picture. He want to be the president, but he ain't ready to sacrifice for the nation. How you gonna be a leader? Who gonna follow you? How you gonna be a leader if you don't want to do what you got to do? You don't want to put a uniform on your sons, but you want to put a uniform on our sons, and you talking real aggressive about Iran, but you ain't putting on no uniforms though, huh? You got 5 sons, Mitt Romney. When you gonna suit them up? You talking about sending troops to Iran, but you don't want to suit them up? How you gonna be the leader, Mitt Romney? You don't want to put a uniform on your sons, on your progeny. You know, you too good for that. But we not too good for that. You talking about war, but you ain't ready to fight one. In fact, that's called cowardice, Mitt Romney. You a goddamn coward, Mitt Romney. You want to send our sons to war, but you don't want to send your sons to war. You a goddamn coward, Mitt Romney. I'm just telling you how I feel. See, where I'm from, we call this shit keeping it real. Keeping it real. Cause that's how we do. Where I come from, if we tell it, we tell the truth. Now, Mitt Romney was old enough to be in Vietnam, but Mitt Romney went to France to avoid Vietnam. Mitt Romney's a coward. He's scared to fight, but he talking real aggressive about military might. Talking about he wants the military option on the table, but his ass, his heart ain't able. He got 5 sons, and none of them got on the uniform. 5 sons, none of them got on the uniform. Mitt Romney is a coward. His sons is cowards. They got to be cowards, cause they ain't trying to suit up. This nation's at war. Where you at, Mitt Romney? You supposed to be a captain, leading troops. You extracting resources from this nation. You living lavishly. Where's your sacrifice? Where's your sacrifice? What have you done for America, Mitt Romney? Except ship jobs overseas. Except close down factories. And extract exorbitant fees. Mitt Romney, you got 5 sons. None got on a uniform. And you want to march our kids off the wall? You can't be trusted. You a typical coward, Mitt Romney.